Hello again. Now, as you're all aware, I wear the Kiara Sky French dipping over my natural nails, and what I wanted to do today was show you how I do a fill-in. So although I keep these fine, as you can see on the thumb, I'm hoping you can see under that, there's a bit of growth there. So what I'm going to show you today is how I do a fill-in if the rest of it there's no lifting and it's fine, rather than soaking the whole thing off and doing the whole nail again. So the first thing that I need to do is to file this down to remove all of the shine, and that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so that's all filed down, and remove the dust. And what you do next, or what I do next, is to carefully push the cuticle back again and to remove any of the excess, and like that. And then what I do to make sure my nail is totally clean is get a cotton pad and just a touch of acetone and just rub and wipe the nail. Put the lid on that before I knock it over. Okay, then I'm going to be using the natural powder, and you don't shake these, you just roll and gently tip them. And then I'm taking number 1, the Bond, and I'm applying this just to the area that has grown on the natural nail. Then we take number 2, which is the base, and open this, and we paint a thin layer on the whole nail. And dip into the powder, like so. Leave that for a minute just to settle and to make sure it's stuck, and then with my fluffy brush gently dust. And I can see I splodged a bit, so I'm just going to gently scrape that away. That's the side view of the nail. And now to that I'm going to be brushing on number 3, which is the Sill Protect. And this is just to dry that layer of base and natural that I've just dipped into. Now, as you can see, that growth part has been nicely covered. It's nice and thin by the cuticle. So we can put all this away. It's just one single dip that I do, because otherwise you've got a tendency of making the nail over thick again. And we'll leave that for a bit to dry. And then just with a hand file, gently reshape the side walls. And that is actually quite smooth. So I'm not going to use that file, I'm going to use my trusted one that is actually falling apart, because it only needs the gentlest of filing, because it is already smooth and a nice clean thin application. So there isn't much filing needed. I'm sorry if I'm going off camera. Yep, and then just a white block. I always wipe under my nails as well, just to make that smoother. So smooth all that out. Dust. Wipe the nail to get rid of any extra dust. And then, excuse me because I'm all over the place, get a lint-free pad, get that ready. Use number 3, the Sill Protect, for one last time. Like so. With your lint-free pad, rub that over the nail to make sure you get rid of the excess. If you don't get rid of the excess and the nail is still wet with the Sill Protect, then when you apply number 4, the top, you've got a chance that the brush may dry as you're quickly painting your coats. So we're just going to apply, I'll use that, a nice quick thin coat of the top all over the nail. And the Sill Protect will help that to dry quicker. And if I can, I'm going to see if I can stay in camera view while I grab this. Just grabbed number 6, which is the brush saver, and I'm just going to quickly take that out and put my top brush, because it's gone a bit gloopy, and I'm just going to do that. So this little pot of brush saver is a lifesaver. So now that one's dry, so now we can apply the second coat of top, like so, and that is it. Just wait for that to dry and apply the Nourish oil, and that is how I do an infill on dipping powder. Now, because I actually put polish over these, where you can see the natural white of the nail underneath the dipping white, that doesn't actually bother me too much. I know some people that would bother, but for me personally, that doesn't actually bother me too much. And I should imagine in another couple of days I will be soaking these off and doing them all again anyway. This one's got the actual, I actually dipped. These ones I done with an ombre to try and make a baby boomer look. Some come out better than others, but it was my first attempt. So now I'm going to apply number 5, the Nourish oil. All around, and massage it in and up, and there we go. How to do an infill with Kiara Sky dip powder. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this was helpful and you enjoyed it and found it informative. Please give it a thumbs up if this is the case, and don't forget to subscribe, and as always I'll see you in my next video. Bye.